like to continue with this next poem called Brainstorm. Look carefully at the picture. My sister had a brainstorm while making a birthday cake. She didn't buy a chocolate mix, and that was a big mistake. She had to solve this problem. There was no magic trick. She brainstormed for ideas. She had to have one quick. So she swirled in chocolate kisses while whipping up the batter. The cake would still have chocolate, and then it didn't matter. I didn't see the brainstorm. It didn't make a sound. Did lightning flash inside her head and thunder rumble around? I wonder if a brainstorm would be as fun for me. Who knows when it might happen? I'll have to wait and see. Cat got your tongue? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Mom used to say that when I was quite young. I'd search for the cat. When that was the case, I'd look everywhere, all over the place. If the cat had my tongue, what would I do? If the cat had your tongue, what would you do? The next one's called Cloud 9. My sister's been acting strange. She's wearing high heels and a dress. She even's been combing her hair, which usually looks like a mess. She's painting her lips and her nails. She talks on the phone all day and flutters her eyes as she smiles and doesn't have much to say. Mom said Jen's on cloud 9, but she's not in the clouds up above. I guess I don't understand. Mom says my sister's in love. Up in the air. What do you mean it's up in the air? I want to sleep over. It doesn't seem fair. Tom's my friend. Don't you care? It's only one night. It's really not fair. It's just a sleepover, not up in the sky. He lives next door. So please tell me why. The next one's called The Naked Truth. The teacher asked me if I started the fight. It wasn't fair and it wasn't right. I didn't answer and got sent to the hall until I told her the naked truth of it all. So I decided to tell the naked truth about starting the fight with my friend Ruth. I took off my clothes and went to Miss Shore. I tried to tell her, but she passed out on the floor. Ants in your pants. I hardly sit still. I run all around. Can't keep my feet down on the ground. I laugh and I babble. I squirm and I wiggle. I twitch and I fidget. I shout and I giggle. I tap my fingers. I bounce all around. I'm kind of jumpy. I can't sit down. Both Mom and Dad and my sister Sue say I've ants in my pants. Could this be true? If I have ants in my pants, well, how'd they get there? Were they in the drawer with my underwear? If I've ants in my pants, wouldn't they bite? Then I'd be wiggling all day and all night. Over the edge. You're driving me over the edge. But what does that really mean? Does it mean that you'll be falling? Will I suddenly hear you scream? Is it the edge of the counter? Is it the edge of the chair? Is it the edge of the table? Is it the edge of the stair? I'm just a very active kid. I love my mom and care. Sending Mom over the edge would give us both a scare. You're being a bear. You're being a bear, Mom said to me. I'm a little girl, can't you see? I don't have fur, I don't have paws. I don't have a tail and I don't have claws. I don't have big eyes and I don't have a snout. I live in the house. What's she talking about? Why would she say that? I asked my friend Tom. He told me she's angry. She's just being a mom. I made a big fuss about brushing my hair. Is that what she meant? Was I being a bear? Keep your chin up. Coach said, keep your chin up after I lost the race. Couldn't believe I stumbled. Felt like a big disgrace. So I lifted my chin to the sky. I told myself this was a test. He knows what he's talking about. This would help me to be my best. I can't see where I'm going. I'll probably trip and fall. Maybe I won't see it coming and walk right into a wall. Why would he tell me to do that? I just don't understand why. I'm tired of keeping my chin up. All I see are the birds in the sky. Easy as pie. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm learning to ride a bike. I know what I must do, but it's harder for me than you. I put my feet to the metal, and then I try to pedal. I balance myself on the bike, but it won't go the way I like. Mom says I'll learn to ride as she stands there by my side. So I try it one more time, and I move in a straight line. Wow, this is lots of fun. Now that I know how it's done. You said it was easy as pie. Guess you weren't telling a lie. This next one's called Broke. My big brother said he was broke, and he looked awfully sad. I checked to see what part of him was broke and just how bad. Did you break your foot or hand? Did you break your leg or arm? Where do you hurt the most? Who would do you any harm? Whatever part was broken, I told him I could fix, 'cause my brother is my friend, and I am almost 6. You're in hot water. You're in hot water, my dad said to me. The tub overflowed. I'd have to agree. I turned on the faucet and let water run. Left for a moment, saw what I'd done. The bubbles billowed onto the floor, to the base of the toilet, then under the door. The rug got all soppy, my towel wasn't dry. I wasn't too happy. I started to cry. Won't happen again, I promised my dad. I'll watch what I'm doing, and Mom won't get mad. Bull in a china shop. You're like a bull in a china shop. No, I'm not. You'd better stop. Just because I tripped on the stair and didn't see the cat sitting there. The glass I broke slipped out of my hand. The vase that shattered fell off its stand. And the reason the bowl fell off the shelf was 'cause I tried to reach it by myself. I don't get angry when I see red. Don't live in a pasture or a shed. I wouldn't track mud all over the floor. And I wouldn't fit inside a door. I wouldn't bellow. I wouldn't moo. I wouldn't slobber all over you. I'm a kid. Please won't you stop? I'm not a bull in a china shop. Full of it. I told my best friend Cody I was getting a pup today. He smiled and said, "You're full of it." I didn't know what to say. Full of what, I wondered? Full of Franks and beans? Full of macaroni? I'm not sure what he means. I thought he would be happy. I thought he would be glad. Instead, he said, "You're full of it." And that made me kind of sad. I don't think he believed me, but anyway, it's true. I'm going to get a puppy, and then he'll want one too. He doesn't understand me. I can't imagine why. But once he sees my puppy, he'll know I didn't lie. This next one's called Light a Fire. I'll light a fire under me. I'll clean my room real fast, you'll see. I'll pick up my toys and all my clothes. I'm sure I know where it all goes. I'll hang my shirts and make my bed and empty the trash like Mama said. I'll make my room look clean and bright. I'll make my room a burning light. I'll light a fire under me, and then I'll go and watch TV. What did you say? The title of the book. What did you say? You're a dream? I don't understand. What do you mean? Was that a question I heard from you? How do I answer? What should I do? Could you explain sometime today? I need to know. What did you say? The next one's called a penny pincher. Mom says Dad's a penny pincher, but how can that be true? I've never seen him pinch a penny, but I've seen him love pinch you. He likes to buy on special, or buy one, get one free. He only buys what's needed, like bread and eggs and tea. If Dad's a penny pincher, how can that be true? Never seen him pinch a coin. I'm wondering, have you? Couch potato. You're turning into a couch potato. Mom pointed that out to me. I don't know what she's talking about. I'll look in the mirror and see. My skin isn't brown and lumpy. There aren't any sprouts in my ear. I don't look baked or fried, and I don't expect roots to appear. I wouldn't look good drenched in butter or mashed or cut into fries. I wouldn't be happy with sour cream, and I don't have potato eyes. I'm not becoming a couch potato, no matter what my mom might say, 'cause when I'm done with my favorite shows, you'll see me go outside and play. Bent over backwards. Mom bent over backwards for you. Well, what exactly did she do? She can bend her elbow and touch her nose. She can bend down and touch her toes. I know she can bend her wrist and her knee, but how could she bend over backwards for me? And that completes the reading of What Did You Say? Thank you for listening.